Ah, the 1980s. It was the best of times. It really was. It was just the best of times. How often do we wish that we can go back in time? And the 1980s is definitely a time period where I countless times wish I can go back, especially at a 1980s San Diego Comic-Con. Welcome to the Paper Chase channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reaction video to footage of 1980s Comic-Cons. Just to kind of like go through it, see what was going on, what books we can spot laying out sprawled across the tables, see if we can spot some prices, what was popular back then, and how they've changed today. So strap in, get ready, because when this video hits 58 seconds of screen time,
you're gonna see some serious shit.
Years ago, a dime gave a kid all sorts of pleasure. That's what a classic comic book used to cost. Today, after seeing what some of these comics are selling for, you shouldn't be surprised at the price of gold. It's not unusual to find comics priced at $600 to $800.
$750 for, hold on one second, pause video. Holy crap. That's a $750 for that looks like a Golden Age Submariner book. Oh my god. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the current prices on the screen of what the value is.
The current wave of science fiction movies and the comic industry seem to be helping each other.
This is the newest addition to the comic industry, a whole new language inside. But really, comic conventions deal with nostalgia. And while it's true that comic books cannot speak, you can find out how people talked, say in 1946.
Bro. This is an issue of Willie Comics, and you can almost hear the talk of 1946.
Very similar to what we're doing right now.
Golly, I'm late. Have a swell time. Jeepers, holding hands in broad daylight.
That's the... Talk about a way to escape reality for a while. The annual comic convention offered plenty of out-of-this-world excitement.
Look at, there's no boards. Was this before boards were invented? I don't know. Look at that old computer. He's playing a Star Wars game. That's a TIE fighter in the bottom right corner.
Some of them are weird, some of them are pretty nice. And I'm just pretty serious about it. I don't go around putting crazy get-ups
I think this kid was in the chase scene in the end of E.T.
on and coming down here like some people do, but if that's what they want to do, that's fine.
One woman was even a little miffed that the convention didn't offer more Rocky and Bullwinkle
comic
books.
Oh boy, okay. Can you imagine? I think I see a Fantastic Four maybe a number 2 on the bottom left side of the screen there, which is insane. Tons of pre-code horror stuff. I mean, I guarantee you right now, all of this stuff is graded. This is wild. The money that is on the table. Look, it's not all about money, but I'm just saying, like, what is there? If we would have known, I would have picked up all of this. All of that pre-code horror goodness. This is wild.
Well, I feel put upon. I really do. I flew in here, but I couldn't carry that money under my arm. Yeah, I would kind of like to see it.
So if you missed all this madness, don't despair. They'll all be back at the same bat place, same bat date. Jesse Macias, News 8, downtown San Diego. It's hard to believe that a dozen of these conventions have already passed through San Diego. The 1981 edition will be at the San Diego Convention Center through Sunday. It's open to the public and other creatures who might wander in.
This is where the nerdom really started to evolve here.
A little bit nostalgia, a little bit science fiction, fantasy, horror type. It's really a popular art festival. It gathers people who appreciate the popular art and just kind of draws them all together in one place.
Sellers buy plenty of green for various comic
books. Those old $20 bills.
Some Fantastic Fours, some
nice. Frank Miller. Oh, hold on. Go back, kid. Go back. What you got?
And some magazines too.
How much?
$17 together.
One seller parted with a 41-year-old comic book. Price?
$1,200 in cash, which is a considerable investment potential increase from the original dime in 1940.
The comic book titles: Tale of the Crypt.
Look at that. All those bunch of pre-code horror stuff. What's on that wall? Got an X-Men 1 on that wall. Got a Fantastic Four #1 on that wall. First appearance of Ant-Man on the wall. First Lizard, First Vulture, X-Men 101. Got some Wally Wood pre-code horror stuff. Cool.
Comic book titles: Tale of the Crypt, Iron Man, Creepy. As far as these people are concerned, that's literary greatness. Mention a comic book at some boring cocktail party in Rancho Bernardo, and you're branded a nut. No need to hide your identity here. You're among friends. Makes her fantasy.
Hold on, let's look at that rack. That's a nice rack. I'm seeing a first appearance of Forge. I'm seeing some Bernie Wrightson stuff. Mayor on Elm Street? Bottom left? What year is this? 1984? There might be... No, maybe not. Maybe not.
Makes her fantasy adventure. But at the comic convention in San Diego today, there was at least one moment of doubt. This looked like a character who stepped out of the pages briefly to check the comics for accuracy.
What book is he in?
I've picked up, these are mostly first issues, things that I've needed to complete my collections. And I'm also looking around for the artists and writers to get these things autographed. Then they're worth more when I decide to sell them, if I decide to sell them, which I won't.
Nothing's changed.
What do you think about all the people that are here? Some of them seem a little on the strange side, don't they?
Definitely. You take it with a grain of salt when you've been living with a comic collector for the last 4 years.
The largest of its kind in the U.S., a 4-day gathering now in its 20th year. And at this event, the characters aren't just in the comic
ASM 300's out, Ghostbusters.
Some, like Devin Folk, dress the part. Have you been having a good time today?
I sure have.
Oh, nice.
The convention has been called the Can.
All right, got a nice big wall back there.
Along with the old, there's the new, like a comic book called Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Very big with little kids. Kevin Eastman is co-creator.
All we ever wanted to do was draw comic books. That was all we'd ever wanted to do, and we had no idea. I mean, there's, you know, it's as baffling to us as probably a lot of people, you know,
so
what
cool.
Makes them a success.
First Captain Britain right there.
The convention is a chance to meet established comic book artists and perhaps would-be artists.
All right, let's go back a little bit further. This one's going to be 1979 footage here.
The convention offers many enthusiasts the chance to buy vintage comic books, those that appeared first back in the late 30s.
Whoa, okay. Detective Comics number 35, so that's a super early Batman appearance for $250. That looks like at least a 7.0 from what I'm seeing. That's crazy. I'll put the fair market value for that here. $250 is what this was going for in 1979. Got a Fun Comics number 54. Near Mint Plus. A Near Mint Plus copy. We're going to look that one up. Is that Detective Comics number 1? Yeah. A Detective Comics number 1 for $1,100. They got it graded as very fine. Price nowadays here. Star Comics number 3, mint, $1,000.
$1961. Batman number 9 in mint condition costs $250 and expect to pay $250 for Flash Comics number 2. The price jumps sharply for the August 1939 edition of Action Comics, $700. Convention organizers agree that science fiction has given comics a shot in the arm, and Star Wars made moviegoers stop to buy comics of the same name.
All right, jumping a little forward now. Let's go 1996.
It's $1,300. This is a Marvel comic from the 40s.
First appearance
of this character.
We are a long way from Donald Duck. There are these digital comics, these video comics,
Hold on. What?
and these,
That's
the Veronica.
Like a video game. How's it a video comic?
And these, the Veronica comics, which have caused arrests in at least one state.
Erotica, horror, and violence is a lot of what we do.
My, how things have changed. Or maybe not, actually.
The exhibitors here felt compelled to fly in the head of the National ACLU to discuss First Amendment rights this Independence Day weekend.
We still have a perception of comic book medium being just for children, whereas globally and internationally, it's an adult medium as well.
Well, I like seeing all the different stuff here because I think it's really cool that they can do this and just have this whole area filled with comics and cool stuff.
This is girly comics.
It is?
like other stuff, I just walk right.
Because what? Oh, whoops. Well, while I'm here,
I kind of just pulled them through. Even on this section over here also.
Convention organizers say they put the really adult stuff out of view of the kids. This is what they could see.
Oh, that's nasty.
And it's far, far different.
Just wait 10 years, kid.
Kid stuff comics used to be. Carol Hassan, KFMB News 8.
And just for shits and giggles, let's check out San Diego Comic-Con 2019.
What's going on, Geminites? It's your boy Jim Mint, Film the Man.
Jim.
We're at San Diego Comic-Con 2019.
Y'all, if you haven't heard of Jim Mint, well, what are you doing? Check out Jim Mint's page. Jim, I'm borrowing your video just for brief purposes, but everybody go check out Jim Mint. Don't copyright me, dude. My, how times have changed. Look at that original art. Amazing. It's amazing really to see the evolution of how we value these books over the course of, 40, 50 years. Amazing. It kind of is a testament to how these things are going to just outlive us humans. Always remember, your collection will outlive you. You are never the end result of any collection. You are just merely a stopping point or a rest area, which is also a stark reminder to never value anything in this hobby above your family, above your own well-being. If it makes you happy, that's great. But as we can see from the videos, they are definitely on a path of their own. Comment below, what did you guys think? Did you have fun? Did you see anything in the backgrounds maybe that I missed? That will do it for this episode on the Paper Chase channel. Check out the links below for where I sell books. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you on the next page.